scary. This is like out of a horror movie, and it's wonderful and horrible, and I love it. Everybody roll perception to see if you notice timer I put on the backpack. Go! Do it. Shut up and do it.
Perception-wise, with everything going on, that's going to have to be fairly high. Like,
I can roll sleight of hand, too.
Yeah, okay, you can roll sleight of hand. So I'll say whatever you... Your sleight of hand's not good?
Don't you dare.
But you did it when she wasn't in the room.
Oh, yeah, you weren't in the room, so it doesn't even matter.
So now it's straight. I say you're going to have to beat a 20.
Not an 18.
I got a 31.
I got a 9.
I got it.
You got a 9.
Okay, so you notice.
But as captain, I'm not going to say anything.
She's on board with the plan. She knows what needs to happen.
Knows what needs to happen.
Well, then, Asher, it looks like it's up to us to find a third path.
The party's not physically split, but we're so emotionally split right now. Aaron, how are we going to roleplay out of this?
Okay, so we don't actually know that what the plan. We haven't actually made a plan yet.
No.
So I still say that we leave a trail for the monster to follow and go to Pam's ship.
I think we should try and get the monster to Pam's
We got to leave
ship.
our mark for the monster to follow.
Don't pee, Tybar.
How did you know I was going to do that? He literally goes over to the wall and starts peeing on it.
Gosh.
Roll a dexterity check.
You're not the DM. Shut up.
Oh my gosh. Goblina, look away.
Hey, guys. All right, good news, right? I had to pull a few strings, drop a couple of G's, if you know what I mean, to the right people. But listen, I have a meeting with a prosecutor right now to go over your evidence, and I'm going to show them that you're citizens, right? And then we're going to try to set like a trial date and whatnot. So the leaders here, they're trying to contact the Drow right now and tell them that you guys are off limits until the courts decide your fate. Also, they were getting ready to take the Invictus, claiming salvage rights on it, but what I did is I put in a claim for Bubblegum for repairs that weren't paid for. And so I put in a claim for him. And so now they decided to sort of throw the ship up for auction. But this is still a good thing. They're not towing it away right now.
When does bidding start?
Well, the bidding has already started, and the Drow really want the ship. It's not looking good that way, but listen, that's what I got so far. I'm working every angle I can. I'm turning every, stone over. I'm working on it. Don't worry. I got an angle for everything. Let me just work it a little bit. I'll see what I can do.
I swear, if you get us that ship, I will pay you good money, sir. I just want you to know that that's my baby, and you must protect her. Get her back for me.
Listen, that's cute.
You think I'm kidding?
No, I mean, you can't afford me. Don't worry about it. So, and it's already covered anyways. And so he walks out.
Ash sticks her tongue out at him.
So now where are you going? You're leaving a trail of pee, but
I just peed on a wall because Tybar had to pee.
Oh my gosh.
So where's this trail of pee leading?
Pam's ship?
I think we should take it to Pam's ship. And Dad, can you install that blink drive thingy on the ship? Maybe
Tybar just looks at him, just nods at him.
Maybe I can fly the ship, and then I have a spacesuit. I could fly the ship wearing the spacesuit with the monster in it and do some crazy loop-de-loops, make it dizzy, press the blink drive and jump out. I don't know.
Ash, we do have Vicky dumbed down version who's in a body that we actually have backup somewhere else. So if Vicky flies the ship.
That's a great idea.
Thank you.
How are we going to get it in the ship? Are we gonna punch it into the ship? Is Tybar gonna pee a whole trail to the ship? I don't know if Tybar has that much pee.
Hey, I carried it once. I can carry it again, okay?
I think in this situation, we may need to have Tybar escort Vicky onto the ship to draw the creature on, and then Tybar can sneak past him to get off.
No. I think Pam should escort it onto the ship with her special skills. It's gonna work.
I don't particularly think that her particular set of skills is going to affect the creature at all.
Well, we don't know if we don't try.
Hey, I don't know where we're gonna go or whatever, but Pam's shuttle is all tore up. It's not going anywhere. Like, listen. So if they're not taking your ship and they can't export, or export or extradite or whatever. Sorry, I couldn't remember the word for a second. Whatever they're doing, I can get to my workshop, right? And I have another shuttle I was working on. I was just doing some mods for somebody or whatever. You can use that ship, right? And even the Invictus is mostly, I'm not saying use the Invictus for that, but I'm just saying my people had done a lot of work on the Invictus before all this happened. We could head there.
Just a different ship?
Yes, but a working one.
You would really give us a different ship to just blow up?
Listen, it's gonna, I don't know if I can do it as like a tax write-off or say it was stolen or something. I mean, it's not my ship. It's a client's ship. But yeah, I'd let you take it.
What are our orders?
Well, we're going to head out towards Bubblegum's hangar, and we'll figure out how to lure the creature on our way.
Please stop peeing on things.
You guys are walking through the hallway, heading towards the hangar where the Invictus is, and then all of a sudden, there's some heavily armed men with a man in a very expensive suit. Benny? Yes, Uncle. It's time to go. Your dad sent me. Yeah. I kind of. I know. You know I don't want to. I know, man. I know. And then Pam's like, "What is this? Listen, honey. I have to go, right? With these people now, and listen. I kind of like these people here. Could you kind of keep an eye out for them? Benny, you're scaring me. What's going on? Listen, sweetie. Listen, it'll be all right. Listen, I didn't know you were going through all that, and I was mad, and I divorced you, and I wish I just listened to you, and I've never been happy in my entire life except for when I was with you, and it was a mistake. You're a good girl, and I just take care of these people, won't you? Benny, where are you going? Don't worry about it. Saul will explain later. But listen, everybody, just let this happen.
But Benny, we need you. We can't save the universe without you. Uncle, stop it! Don't you take our Benny. You can take him in a minute.
Are you doing anything to stop the situation?
No, I was just going to say, Benny, we'll find you.
So do you, as a bounty hunter, do you guys have any sort of lore or some sort of skill that would recognize who these, people are?
I recognize like law enforcement and military.
Not law enforcement or military.
Or are they suited up in any way, or?
Yeah, the guys are heavily armed, no insignia, and they look like they're private military, so they're mercenaries. And the one guy is just in an incredibly expensive suit, tailor-made.
So if it's like a private group, I would have some knowledge of because of my security sector stuff.
Okay, roll me as long as you get above this particular, get above 12, and I'll tell you who it is.
Just a straight roll, or?
No, you get to add whatever, sort of like, yeah, maybe a culture.
It's intelligence. We're all doomed.
I got a +2 now.
Oh, yeah?
would I be able to use my profession because my profession is the mercenary?
Yes, you can use that.
Okay, yeah. With that, then I got a 19.
And you also have, don't forget about your plot points that,
Yeah.
For such plot sort of
Yeah.
type things. Well, anyways, that's Mafia.
Okay.
And he called him Uncle.
Oh, so Tybar is going to be like scribbling down on his paper. He'll look up and be like, oh no, that's not good. And go back to writing.
Don't worry, Benny.
So Pam's upset, and for the first time, because you guys are all been feeling the effects hormonally and whatnot, but this is the first time that you're not. So apparently when she's sad, it's a real buzzkill, if you would.
So if we ever have to fight her in the future, guys, make fun of her.
Of course, Tybar says, bully the woman.
Great. Ash knows deep down what you're gonna do, and she doesn't like it, and she's still trying to figure out how to outsmart your dumb.
You don't know what I'm gonna do.
martyrness. No, I do inside. You
Would I've recognized them at a 16?
What sort of check were you doing?
It was a culture check, so yeah, I would have.
So, since would you have let on that you know what I'm doing?
No,
Not to me either.
that I know that.
You know that I know that you know.
That's gonna be a great bit.
That's what our side conversation was about.
So, but did you? Because you saw.
Yeah,
me.
I'm not gonna let on. Like,
You're gonna let on
I'm
that-
playing on that we have a different thing going on because I don't want her to know what's really going on.
Okay.
But then I would like, so does the group. I like, Benny's involved with the mafia.
Oh,
Oh,
That
I was gonna
doesn't-
say I was gonna talk to you about it
that
off
doesn't
to the side.
surprise me.
No,
But,
I would, recognizing that and knowing how much emotional attachment we have to Benny, that I think it's better to let everyone know what's going on.
Sorry, Captain. I know I seemed a little distant there, but I'm trying to get some things in order here. Organize my equipment.
Gotcha, Tybar.
Winks a couple more times.
You're not very subtle, lizard man.
I'm just a lizard, not a man.
Tybar, can I talk to you for a minute before we go on this excursion? Because I'm a little bit nervous, and I just want to talk to you for a second.
No.
I don't care what you say. You're gonna talk to me.
I am composing poetry here.
Oh, poetry.
Roll an initiative for me, buddy.
Uh-oh.
13.
From the ceiling. It grabs the doctor by the neck and by the lower half, and it looks at you, and it pulls him in two. Oh, that's so cool! And then throws one half on the other side of the room, one half to the other. That's so cool! Oh my gosh!
Oh, yeah, we got some unfinished business, buddy. He's gonna crack his knuckles.
And you see the thing, and it coughs, and you see mucus coming out of its nose. And it starts heading over towards you. You're in Bubblegum's hangar. There are various different ships and vehicles in various different states of repair. Your ship, there's some tow straps and stuff attached to it. They were planning on basically pulling it out and bringing it with them, the Drow. But their plans have been cut short. And then the ship that he's talking about is actually behind yours. From a combat perspective, it's quite a distance away.
We still don't have the armor, right?
Nope, the armor's still not here.
Our prayer did not work.
Tybar will look at Joy and nod his head and be like, get everybody back, get me some time. And then as far as like prepping the thing, is it like a round?
It's like a round to arm it, and then basically you have to be able to hold it for a round. So he gets a chance to try to break free from you after you do it, because the thing charges up and then it just in a burst.
So I would have to take my turn to charge it first and then another turn to hold on to him?
Yes.
Okay. So that's what I'll be doing is I will be, as I'm walking, I'll keep like 10 feet away from it, and I'll be prepping it. Can I do that?
Yes.
Or let's do 5 feet, because I want it to think that I'm actually coming up to actually fight it. And As I'm cracking my knuckles, I'm doing the sequence that he told me to do.
Well, it's coming towards you, so basically after this turn, it's going to be up on you. So the 5 feet thing doesn't really matter much unless you were trying to back off, so it couldn't get to you this round.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. Okay, so instead of doing that, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to turn and I'm going to look at the creature, be like, catch me if you can, and I'm going to start running. I'm only going to go my... because I can't move very fast. So I'll do 20 feet away from everybody.
Well, if you run, you can do up to 4 times your speed.
But I'm also using my action to prep.
Oh, okay.
So I can't
You can't run. Okay.
You can't dash, yeah.
So I'll be moving away from the group, drawing its attention, and be like, bubblegum grabber.
The creature is going to be coming at you kind of quick. He has to make the decision to either stand in this thing's way so it doesn't come and get you, or he has to try to block her.
So, Joy, knowing that we need time, would actually enlist Bubblegum to help slow down the creature.
So what are you doing?
I would use a telekinesis spell to tell Bubblegum to slow down the creature.
What are you going to do about Ashra?
Do you have a net or something?
I was gonna trip her.
Rude.
Oh, I have a needle pistol with some sedatives again.
Rude. No, not again.
Do it.
No. Yeah,
'Cause
you're fine.
I was just gonna trip her because it
Go for
won't
it.
do too much damage
Yeah,
to her.
go for it. And then she's still in the game.
Yeah, what is Ash doing?
It depends on if he trips me or not.
Well, no, you still have. We're doing that group initiative where you have to say what you're doing.
Ash is using a plot point to be able to narrowly make it over to Tybar to try and screw up the sequence because she doesn't want you to die.
Has she figured out that he's doing that?
Would I have seen his glove?
No.
You don't know I have it.
All you know is that you're getting attacked by this creature, so you may be, oh, well, I have to shoot the creature or whatever.
If I didn't see the glove, then I guess, yeah. I would just be shooting the creature.
So are you moving closer to shoot the creature?
Psh, no, I'm going to use my lucky cricket.
Bubblegum gets behind you and gets a grip. I'll steady you.
Okay.
Hey, that was easy to distract you.
I did this move on Autumn on our first shooting date.
Aww.
So, okay, everyone roll to see if that works. Right now, she's not moving.
What does that change the DC save to with Bubblegum steadying
With
me?
Bubblegum holding you, unless you roll a 1, then there is no chance of you getting knocked down.
You're having a ghost moment.
Yes.
Okay, I'm steady, and I rolled a 23 to hit.
Okay, 23 to hit. Okay, then do some damage. Yeah, what were you saying?
Is it alright if I just roll for that? I'm instead going to try to trip the creature.
Yes, you just tell me what you're doing. You don't have to ask permission to, if that's something normal, because it's a normal mechanic of the crank.
Right, no, but what I'm saying is because I originally was going to trip Ash.
So the group mechanics has changed. She's asking if because...
So with the group, just say, well, instead,
Okay.
I'm going to trip that creature.
Okay, so then instead I'm going to trip the creature.
How much did I exceed or hit the AC of the creature with? Because I need to know for what effect it takes. With a 23.
With this particular creature, it's a little slower than it was before, so an 18.
Come back to me. I got to do some math.
So I rolled a 25, and with a trip, it's the case, it's the kinetic plus 8.
Do the 20. Just add 20 points onto it.
So I will just do the 20, and it is now 45.
Holy.
So the creature falls, and it lets out a roar. It is not happy.
And when I tripped it, I literally just, I slid under him.
So I hit it. It has to make a fortitude save of 19 or be deafened.
It did not make it.
Sweet. So it takes a -4 penalty to perception checks, automatically fails perception checks that are based on sound. And it takes some damage. Sorry, this is the first time I've actually like used this weapon, and it's.
And succeeded.
You've used it a bunch.
I've used it a bunch. I've only hit the AC and knocked it back. I haven't like exceeded AC. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because it has different effects.
No, please explain more.
Abby's not here. I have to fill that role.
I'm gonna have to edit
We're
that
gonna have
out.
to cut that out.
I wasn't trying to be salty. You guys make jokes about all of our flaws all the time.
Yeah, you guys call me intern every session.
love-
Well, you are the
Abby.
intern.
We love you, intern.
Even when you're not here.
9 damage, and he's deaf. All of his wonderful ears just stopped working.
Off to the side, behind some crates, you just notice you see this. What it looks like is someone had all their insides sucked out. This creature has its mouth on the mouth of another person, as if it was kissing it. What happened is it somehow sucked out all its insides. The creature, all kinds of shapes of hands and feet and head is you can see in the thing's stomach, and it's rippling its way up, and then it vomits it into this thing's mouth, and this balloon of skin just kind of fills in with all the different little bits and pieces, and all of a sudden this thing that looked like there was a drow that was there all of a sudden opens its eyes, and it's one of the creatures.
It just had a friggin' baby.
There's 2 of them.
There's 2 babies.
3 of them.
Now these creatures are going to move steadily.
Yeah, we weren't planning on multiple targets, Tybar.
It's just more for me to tussle with.
So that's as far as they can get movement around this turn. So now it's back to you guys. What are you doing?
Can you move the camera so we can see where they are at movement-wise? Are they close? Are they not?
They're pretty dang close. I've prepped the thing, right?
Yes.
And I would have seen those 2 coming in.
Yes.
I have to get on the big guy. So that's what I'm going to go do. He is prone right now. Tybar is running and jumping onto the dude.
And his perception is low.
Yeah.
So you guys continue on. I'm going to...
Okay. How do we want to deal with these little ones, guys? Do they follow the same rules as the big ones, or can we actually kill them? Based upon the knowledge that Henshaw gave us, what would Ash remember? She would have a flash of insight, you could say, about how to kill the spawn.
So with this, they're newly formed creatures. They don't look as big as the other one. If you had to speculate, there's a possibility that they need to feed to build up their own stock of heads and hearts and things like that. Or maybe they have a more limited version of it, but you just know they don't look as big as the other ones.
Does anybody have any flame weapons?
Would Henshaw have had any knowledge that he would have given us on the spawn from before when he was talking to us?
He said that they knew very little about it.
Okay.
And it's past its spawning.
Okay.
So this is long overdue.
They could not be the only ones.
Vicky says, we do have the button to destroy the station. I suggest that if we get overrun, we take them with us. I don't want to die. I don't want anyone to die. But if we're not leaving here, neither are they.
Absolutely. How much, Vicky? Mom?
Yes, dear.
Can you somehow figure out if there are more of those little buddies?
They're not reading as separate life forms. They're hard to scan. But if I had to guess, I would say there's at least 6 of them. 3 of them are in your area, and the other 3 are closing.
Okay, guys, fast plan. What do you want to do? Should we take a round and attack them and see how they react, and then go from there?
Yeah.
Or guide them towards me.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to touch them, though. How are you going to touch all of them at the same time?
I don't know.
The flesh just has to be touching.
Your dad has backed away.
Okay.
He seems to be setting something on his blink drive.
Okay, so for my turn, I'm going to shoot, but as I'm prepping to shoot, I'm going to say, Dad, what are you doing?
Do you remember I told you about the old story of Clash of the Titans?
Yeah?
How was the Kraken defeated?
But he doesn't know Ash knows. Help me, guys.
Head of Medusa.
You still don't understand.
No, I don't.
I'm going to go get help.
Does he poof away?
Not this turn. He's rewiring things and setting things.
I'll go ahead and shoot. I have incendiary grenades.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have incendiary grenades. I'm gonna throw one of those in between the two.
Lob it behind them so that it doesn't burn any of us.
Yeah. Ooh. 29 to hit.
That is enough.
11 points of damage. And they are on fire for 3 rounds for 1d6 burn damage each time.
Did you want to calculate out if they can make the save, or do you not care about that?
No, and I did. I rolled.
Oh, okay.
They didn't
Okay.
make the save.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
I'm already doing what I'm doing.
So you did the thing.
Yeah, I did my grapple. 31.
31 is enough because it was they were 18 plus 8.
Okay, so that means they're also pinned and they can't do anything else besides try to escape.
I'm actually going to take one step forward, and I'm actually going to make a triple attack. I'm attacking the little ones.
Oh, okay.
So let me
And
just.
don't be touching the other one.
And it's a -4, right? It's a. Just move slightly to the. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, it's a -4 on both of them if you're making a double attack. And if you have anything that allows a triple attack, then it's a -4 on all of them. But there's some that reduces the minus.
I have a triple attack. It's a feat that I have now.
Okay, unless it says something like a reduced minus, then it's a -4 for all of them.
It's still -4.
Okay, so
Yeah,
-4 for every single one.
Right, so the first one is a 23,
23 hits.
13.
13 does not hit.
Okay, so only one of them hit. So I'm going to hit the one closest to me for 2 damage. Oh, wait.
Yeah, 2 damage sounds a little low.
Yeah, well, so it's 2 base damage, but because I have weapon expert, it adds another 10.
Okay.
So 12.
So 12.
I'm moving closer and throwing a knife at one of them.
Is it their turn?
It's their turn. She still have to give me damage, but it's their turn.
11.
Calm down.
Sorry, they need to take their burn damage. I got excited. It burned. 1d6.
How much did you roll?
Oh.
You gotta roll that.
I thought he rolled that. I don't. Oh.
1.
1.
But they each took that damage.
That's true. 1 damage.
It's residual damage over time. It's better than
is
nothing.
better than no damage.
And there's still, 2 rounds of it?
Yeah.
Now we're going to roll to see if you guys have something it likes.
Oh no.
It's gonna do the creepy sniff thing. They're using their divine sense.
They're using their divine sense. Their nom sense.
I love it, the nom nom sense.
Okay, that one's attacking Vicky. So we'll do the first one. The first one, Mrs. Joy, I just get a 3.
Oh, thank goodness I forgot to put on deodorant today. I mean Ash.
This one grabs Vicky, picks her up, and just snaps her in 2.
There's nothing organic for it to eat.
Nope.
It's angry about that.
He's angry.
Wait, is it gonna use Vicky as a club? Wait, I shouldn't have said that out loud.
What are you guys doing?
Am I blinking out now?
Oh, yes. Thank you. So, here we go.
And really quick, he's gonna throw some papers behind him.
All of a sudden, there was a sound that you're very familiar with, a sound like a blink drive charging up. But this time, it sounded better than it did before. It's like it was always a little off to you before, like it was struggling. This was clean and quick, and it was powerful and focused, right? And all of a sudden, it seemed like all the color in this room just sort of drained out for a second, and everything was black and white and almost two-dimensional as you were there with a reality that had some of its tangibility stripped from it. And then all of a sudden, everything flashed back into being. And now there's something different about each one of you. You were wearing a different colored outfit. Your hair is done a different way. So you're going to have to go through And randomly, I want you to pick a couple things that will be different in your character for next game. Change out a weapon, change out some little thing for an equal priced thing, because you've made different decisions. So I want you to make 2 changes each.
Okay.
Now you guys have realized that, because that wasn't quiet or subtle, that all of a sudden that person is gone. Okay, so now what's the rest of you doing?
Well, freaking out because Tybar's now gone.
The meat shield's no longer being a meat shield.
Yeah, Ash doesn't care if this thing gets an attack of opportunity. She doesn't care. She runs over to where Tybar was, and there's just all this paper, and she just picks it up and sits down and sobs. She doesn't care.
Oh.
Is that a crit?
Yup.
You see the creature's mouth open wide as it comes down around your head, and it picks you up, and it starts, as you're sliding, and the entire thing sliding down inside its mouth as it's swallowing you.
Can I do anything to fight back? I was gonna throw another attack with my gun, or
Oh, your boyfriend's coming to help you.
As you're going down, you feel him wrap around your robotic leg, and he grabs the creature, and he's pulling this way. But you feel the creature's tongue wrap all the way around your body, all the way down to your living ankle, and it's pulling with its tongue.
Oh. Oh, Gary, this is like out of a horror movie, and it's wonderful and horrible, and I love it.
So now we're going to have to see if your leg can hold out.
What do I even roll for that? Is that fortitude? Save?
See, Bubblegum got a 20 on his strength, and the creature beats Bubblegum.
Oh!
Why did you have to run?
What would I have done?
You weren't even looking over in that area.
Could we do a plot point where I actually do a triple attack on the creature's head
You
before
could call
she starts
that
running?
a narrow escape.
Before she's in his mouth, I'm triple attacking.
We'll say it's all about the same time.
Shoot the head, you'll shoot me too.
Oh, he's pretty good at hitting people.
22.
22 does hit.
Okay.
Give me some damage. I'll say if you can do 20 points of damage, it stops its ability to swallow her.
So that's 30 damage total.
Yeah.
Yay.
And I didn't have any critical failures, so you're welcome.
Thank you. Made bad decisions that round, guys, but that's what I would have done.
And I would have told my robotic dog to attack.
I forgot you had that.
The good boy.
Dirty 20.
Okay, a dirty 20 does hit.
And they will get burn damage again.
Yeah, I rolled a 5 for their burn damage this round.
This one's going to attack your dog, and then one's behind you, and it's going to attack you. It's got a nat 20 on the dog.
Oh no!
It takes your dog, and you're... Let's see what it does to Joy. AC 23.
It hits.
It takes your arm, and it puts it in its mouth, and it's just... the tongue's wrapping around it, and it's pulling you in.
Okay, so what I would do is, because I threw a knife at it last time, I would grab the knife out of it and try to cut its tongue.
Yeah.
You threw it at this one. You threw it at the one in front of you, not...
Oh.
Throw a grenade in that bugger.
What's the one under me doing?
You'll see on your guys' turn.
Before we start our turn, has my dad blinked out and blinked back yet?
No, because that's this turn.
Yeah, because he started last round.
Oh,
He
okay.
started the round after I did.
Okay, so he'll leave this round. Oh no, because he had to fix it first.
Wait and see.
Did I get out of its mouth?
You never got in its mouth.
Oh, I never got in it?
I'm just saying it didn't fully finish swallowing her.
Oh.
You stopped the process.
Can I shove a grenade down its throat?
You're in its throat.
Can I drop a grenade in its throat?
Yes.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
No.
No, you're in its throat. So when the grenade goes off, your face is right there.
If I shoot it and I fail the save, it pushes me back.
grab its kidneys.
Oh my gosh.
This is whatever you're going to do, decide quickly.
Grab its kidneys and pull real hard.
Shoot it somehow.
I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna shoot it with my lucky cricket in hopes that it knocks me back out of it.
Go
Go
for
for
it.
it, girl.
I don't know what else.
I'm
to
not
do.
mocking you.
You guys can like coordinate with her, you know that.
That's what I'm trying to do. And I have to make 2 rolls, one for my strength check, which I just miserably failed with a 6, and 1 to attack it. I don't know which one to roll first. It's confusing. Which one should I roll first?
Just roll. It doesn't matter.
And I got a...
I don't see how you could miss.
Okay. I was gonna say I got an 18 to hit.
If you rolled a 1, I'd have something funny happen. But, I mean,
Yeah, but I didn't fail the strength check, so it'll knock me back prone. Hopefully out of it.
I don't think you're trying to brace yourself to resist.
Okay.
So it shoots the creature off you and it splatters all over the wall.
So now I'm actually going to run up and perform my trick attack on the one that's
Attacking Joy.
attacking Joy, and I'm going to come down on it with my sword. I did 19 damage.
Get closer to your mic.
I come down with my sword, and I slice its tongue through its mouth.
Okay, that's more than it had. There is another sound. And your dad's gone. A portal opens up. You see this, it looks like a hole in reality just opens wide, and there's electrical energy, so it's like lightning is traveling in a big circle and it's spraying out in all directions. And then all of a sudden, you step through. Your intent was to come in time and save your father, but you came moments too late.
Really quickly, just so you guys know, he doesn't actually look like that. He's in his power armored suit right now, and he modeled it after Tybar. So it's like a metal-looking Tybar. It comes through this thing, and Tyrone will look around. No, I'm too late. No, not again. And then he sees the creature, and he's just gonna run up, and he is going. He's gonna lift up his right arm, and there's gonna be like this, like almost looks like a pulse kind of weapon on it, and he's gonna aim at that one behind Bubblegum.
And whatever else you guys are doing, you can, roll forward and get ready, and so you can pre-roll.
The first thing Ash would do is the one that tried to eat me getting up at all, or is it just like a gooey mess? Like
I killed it.
it's dead.
You turned it to pudding.
It's not regenerating like it.
That's what pudding means.
Just making sure.
They'll be pudding for a bit.
I'm just going to turn around and swing for just doing a normal attack on the last creature. 21.
21 hits.
6 damage. So when I finish the one that was attacking Joy, I just swing around.
I'm going over to Ash and casting a spell on her cricket to supercharge it.
Now the bad guys are going to go. They're one's going to try to break free of Bubblegum. So it manages to get free of Bubblegum. The other one's going to attack Bubblegum with a nat 20. It takes and just comes down on his back, and you hear Bubblegum's back just snap.
I did 9 points of damage to that one.
To which one?
The one that picked up Bubblegum.
The dad returns with a device that you've seen before.
What?
Oh, he just teleported the whole thing in.
Dad!
More of the creatures start to show up. You see this shadowy form come out, and it just leaps at the one of the creatures, and one of the creatures go to catch it, and it just kind of goes through it, and you see on the other side kind of a silhouette of the creature, almost like it's taken out its ghost, and it just pulled it out of the creature, and it's reaching for its body. It's going like this as you see it dissipating and blowing away into dust, and the look of horror on the creature's eyes. And the thing turns from one creature to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next.
I really want to know how pudding can have a look of horror on its face. Really do.
Well, it's kind of like
That was beautiful, Gary. That's what I needed.
the creature, all of a sudden, full of hate, looking around for things to kill. It doesn't see it, and then it starts looking at everyone there, and it starts setting its sights, and then you hear, and all of a sudden there's a little bit of an explosion that happens in the machine, and you hear it power down, and your dad falls out of the machine, and the shade disappears.
Sacrifices.
To be continued.
That was so cool. Oh my gosh.
Ash just lose Tybar. She lost her dad too.
And bubblegum.
No. I rolled. Okay, I want to make it known really fast before we end the session. I rolled a nat 20 to go slap a med patch on Bubblegum and stabilize him.
Good Lord, didn't anybody here subscribe? Thank you.